Hello and welcome to Healthy Life Keys, your trusted home for senior wellness and lifelong strength. Let's start with a question that might surprise you. What if I told you that your body could be breaking down your muscles right now as you watch this video? That's not an exaggeration. For adults over 60, research has shown that a small but steady amount of muscle mass can fade within hours of going without proper nutrition, especially during sleep. In fact, most older adults may lose up to 8% of their total muscle every 10 years, and it often happens without warning, not during activity, but overnight, while your body should be rebuilding. Here's the part that really stops me in my tracks. Nearly all seniors, more than 99%, are missing out on a simple evening food that may support muscle repair in powerful ways. Recent findings in 2024 have revealed something remarkable. One nighttime food may help boost the body's natural muscle-building activity by over 20%, even without exercise. And for those already facing age-related muscle decline, this same food might support the recovery of up to 2/3 of lost strength over time. So what is this overlooked food? And what other choices could help you stay stronger, steadier, and more independent as the years go by? If you're ready to take control of your health after 60, hit that like button, subscribe to Healthy Life Keys, and share this with a friend or family member who deserves to feel their best. Now let's explore the 8 most effective foods to eat before bed, and why your muscles may thank you by morning. Why muscle disappears at night? Let's start with the bigger picture. After age 60, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle mass in a process called sarcopenia. Research shows that adults over 60 lose as much as 8% of their muscle every decade. And for some, the rate is even higher if other factors like inactivity, illness, or poor diet are involved. But why does it accelerate at night? When we sleep, we enter a catabolic state, a time when the body uses stored nutrients for repair and energy. Without fuel in the form of amino acids, the body often turns to muscle tissue as a resource, especially during prolonged fasting between dinner and breakfast. Compounding the issue is a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. As we age, our bodies become less responsive to smaller amounts of protein. That means even if you're eating well during the day, you might not be getting enough of the right kind of protein to trigger muscle maintenance overnight. During deep sleep, growth hormone and other repair signals peak, but only if the building blocks are available. That's why eating the right foods 30 to 60 minutes before bed is not just beneficial, it's essential. These foods ensure that your body remains in an anabolic or muscle-building state rather than drifting into muscle breakdown mode. Ready to find out what those foods are? Let's begin with number 8. 8. Cottage cheese, nature's overnight muscle patch. Cottage cheese might not seem exciting, but it's a nighttime game changer. Why? It contains casein protein, a slow-digesting form of protein that feeds your muscles gradually over 6 to 8 hours. Casein is unique among proteins. Unlike whey, which is rapidly absorbed, casein curdles in the stomach, releasing amino acids into your bloodstream steadily throughout the night. This mimics the effect of a time-release supplement, but from a whole food. In a study published in the British Journal of Nutrition, older adults who consumed 30 grams of casein before bed experienced a 31% boost in overnight muscle protein synthesis. That means they didn't just preserve muscle, they actually built it. How to use it? Consume 1/2 cup of plain, low-fat cottage cheese about 45 minutes before bed. For enhanced benefit and better taste, top it with potassium-rich bananas, or sprinkle some cinnamon to help regulate blood sugar and support sleep. Now that we've started with a classic, let's move to something just as effective, but even more compact. 7. Hard-boiled eggs, a portable powerhouse. Don't overlook the humble egg. Hard-boiled eggs are rich in complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids. This includes leucine, the amino acid most responsible for triggering muscle growth. Leucine is especially important for older adults because it acts as a signal to the body. Time to build muscle. Without enough leucine, protein synthesis won't occur optimally, no matter how much total protein you consume. A 2021 study in Nutrients showed that seniors who consumed whole eggs before sleep preserved 19% more muscle over 12 weeks. They also experienced higher levels of IGF-1, a hormone crucial for recovery and strength maintenance. Eat 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs 30 minutes before bed. Add turmeric and black pepper to amplify their anti-inflammatory benefits. If you need more calories, slice an avocado alongside. This not only improves satiety, but provides healthy fats that aid nutrient absorption. From one protein-packed bite to another, let's talk about a fish you may not have considered before bedtime. 6. Tuna in olive oil, the recovery duo. Tuna might not sound like a bedtime food, but it's actually ideal. It combines lean protein with omega-3 fatty acids, which combat inflammation and promote tissue repair. When packed in olive oil, the absorption rate of fat-soluble vitamins improves, along with anti-inflammatory markers. In a 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who ate omega-3-rich foods like tuna before sleep saw a 34% increase in overnight muscle synthesis. Omega-3s also enhance the effectiveness of protein intake by improving muscle cell sensitivity to amino acids, especially in older adults. Olive oil slows digestion just enough to make amino acids available steadily through the night. How to use it. Eat half a can of tuna in olive oil with cucumber slices or a few whole grain crackers. Avoid high-fat dressings or mayonnaise before bed, as they can lead to digestive discomfort and disrupt sleep. Speaking of smooth digestion, let's explore a thick, creamy option that's also a probiotic powerhouse. 5. Greek yogurt, protein and probiotics in 1 spoon. Greek yogurt is not just a convenient snack. It's one of the most effective whole foods for muscle maintenance at night. What makes it unique is its rich concentration of casein protein, the same slow-digesting protein found in cottage cheese. However, Greek yogurt also comes with a bonus: probiotics. Probiotics support gut health, which has a direct impact on how well your body absorbs and utilizes nutrients. And this is especially important for seniors, whose digestive efficiency often declines with age. By enhancing gut flora, Greek yogurt supports better nutrient metabolism, including the all-important amino acids your muscles depend on. In a clinical trial, published in Frontiers in Nutrition, older adults who consumed high-protein Greek yogurt before bed experienced a 26% increase in muscle protein synthesis. Even more compelling, their muscle mitochondria, the energy-producing centers, showed increased activity. This translates to greater muscle recovery and more energy the next morning. Eat half a cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Avoid flavored versions, which are often high in added sugars that may interfere with sleep and metabolism. For extra nutrients and flavor, mix in chia seeds, sliced strawberries, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Looking for something that not only builds muscle, but also calms your system before bed? Our next item is an ancient remedy with modern muscle-building potential. 4. Warm milk with turmeric, a golden nightcap. A cup of warm milk has long been a bedtime tradition, but when fortified with turmeric, it becomes a therapeutic powerhouse for muscle repair and inflammation reduction. Milk provides casein protein and tryptophan, which promote both muscle synthesis and restful sleep. Add turmeric, and you introduce curcumin, one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatory compounds. This duo addresses two common challenges seniors face: nighttime muscle breakdown and joint stiffness. A 2022 study in nutritional neuroscience found that older adults who drank a curcumin-enriched protein beverage before bed experienced a 32% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. They also reported significantly less morning soreness, a marker of reduced muscle and joint inflammation. How to use it: warm 1 cup of milk, organic or A2 if available, to a gentle simmer. Stir in 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric and a pinch of black pepper, which boosts curcumin absorption. Optionally, add a small amount of raw honey for flavor, but keep sugar minimal. For lactose-free alternatives, use fortified almond or soy milk with added protein and calcium. Next, we move from liquids to spreads. Our upcoming choice is compact, creamy, and quietly powerful. 3. Almond butter. Small spoon, big impact. Don't be fooled by its simplicity. Almond butter is rich in monounsaturated fats, plant-based protein, and magnesium, all crucial elements in overnight muscle preservation. When consumed before bed, almond butter delivers sustained energy without the blood sugar spikes that carbohydrates can trigger. It also helps maintain stable insulin levels, which facilitates the uptake of amino acids into muscle tissue. In a 2020 study published in Nutrients, seniors who consumed a small serving of almond fat before bed had a 17% improvement in nitrogen retention, a critical biomarker for muscle preservation. Additionally, they showed lower nighttime cortisol levels, meaning their bodies were less likely to break down muscle tissue due to stress. How to use it: eat 1 tablespoon of natural almond butter 30 minutes before bedtime. It can be consumed plain or spread on a slice of whole grain toast for added fiber. Ensure the product is free from added sugars and hydrogenated oils to maximize benefits. Still struggling with soreness and poor sleep quality? The next food is both a natural anti-inflammatory and a sleep-enhancing elixir. 2. Tart cherry juice. Muscle recovery in a glass. Tart cherry juice is not just a trendy wellness drink. It's a clinically validated aid for muscle recovery and sleep regulation, especially in older adults. Its secret? High concentrations of anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants, and natural melatonin. Oxidative stress and inflammation are two of the biggest culprits in age-related muscle loss. Tart cherries help mitigate both. In a 2019 study from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, participants over 50 who drank tart cherry juice before bed experienced 33% less muscle soreness and a 15% improvement in sleep efficiency. Melatonin in tart cherries supports circadian rhythms and deep sleep cycles, exactly when your muscles repair and rebuild. This dual benefit makes it a standout among nighttime foods. Drink 4 to 6 ounces of 100% unsweetened Tart cherry juice 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Look for products that specifically say Tart cherry and avoid blends with added sugars. If the flavor is too strong, dilute with water or a splash of lemon. Now let's unveil the single most effective food for stopping muscle loss after 60, especially when you're asleep. Whey protein shake, the muscle shield. Whey protein is the gold standard when it comes to building and preserving muscle. Rich in leucine and essential amino acids, whey is rapidly absorbed and specifically targets anabolic resistance, a condition that affects nearly all older adults. As we age, we need more protein to stimulate the same level of muscle repair that younger bodies achieve with less. Whey helps bypass this challenge. In a 2021 trial from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, participants over 65 who consumed a 40-gram whey protein shake before bed showed a 22% boost in overnight muscle synthesis. They also performed better in physical function tests over time. Mix 1 scoop of high-quality whey protein. Isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk about 30 to 60 minutes before sleep. Avoid protein blends with added sugars or artificial ingredients. For a thicker shake, add half a banana or a small spoon of almond butter. Whey protein also promotes IGF-1 and growth hormone release during sleep, supporting tissue repair, bone density, and even balance. It's not just a supplement, it's a foundation for nighttime recovery. You are not too old to get stronger, not even close. Muscle loss may be common after 60, but it is not inevitable. What you eat before bed can either speed up that loss or reverse it. The 8 foods we explored today are not fads or gimmicks. They are tools, backed by science, tested by time, trusted by results. If you want to maintain your independence, energy, and vitality, start tonight. Pick one of these foods, build the habit, and feel the difference. Let me know in the comments, which of these foods are you going to try first? And if you want more evidence-based health tips designed for seniors, subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and remember, your best strength is still ahead of you. Stay strong, sleep smart,